So hey guys, it's Stephanie here today with the Severus Snape book tag. I was tagged by Cody over at Podcast Book Review. I will link his channel down below, but if you haven't checked out his channel, I strongly suggest it because he's funny. His reviews always crack me up. He reads a lot of horror and some popular fiction, and right now he's going through and reading all the Harry Potters for the first time. So it's been pretty entertaining, and I suggest you check his channel out. Alright, so let's do Severus Snape book tag. I am a proud Slytherin, although I do have to say I'm not a huge Snape fan. Also, I don't have a Slytherin scarf. Someday I hope to own one. So right now, I just have this stuffed snake. Is it weird that this was my son's favorite thing for a while? So question number 1. Severus Snape is always dressed in black. Which book with a black cover is your favorite? So for this, I'm gonna have to say House of Leaves by Mark Z. Danielewski. And of course, I'm letting someone borrow it right now, so I don't have my physical copy. If you don't know what House of Leaves is about, it is a horror novel with a very unique narrative structure, actually really just a unique structure in general. And that's all I want to say about it if you haven't read it, because I think reading it is an experience of its own, and you really need to go into it just blind to really get the full effect of it. So I'm going to say House of Leaves, best book with the black cover. What? That's also a good one. It's a good one. Next time. Alright, question 2. Name a book character who you love as much as Snape loves Lily, and name a character you hate as much as Snape hates Harry. I feel like both of those things are debatable. But a book character that I love is Sherlock Holmes from the Sir Arthur Conan Doyle series. I just love how ahead of the game he is, and he's just pretty much a smartass with everyone. It's basically my favorite character ever. A character that I hate was Todd from A.S.A. Harrison's The Silent Wife. It was one of those books that was written as a dual perspective look at a dysfunctional marriage. And I feel like usually when books are written with a dual perspective, like each character narrates their own chapters, you see their side of the story and there's shades of gray and it's complicated. And I felt like when he narrated his chapters, he was just a reprehensible human being. There was no complexity about it. He was just a bad guy, and the plot of it was just very black and white, in my opinion. He just felt no remorse for anything. He was just terrible, and I hated him. So, yeah, he was terrible. Bad guy. Número 3. Severus Snape was the headmaster of Hogwarts for a short while. As a headmaster, which books would you put on the mandatory reading list? And I feel like this is the question where people put books that really impacted them as a teenager or just really challenged their worldview. But I'm going to be a little more practical and probably a little more literal. And have a quick second here to tell you about one of Stephanie's biggest pet peeves. One of my biggest pet peeves is when people complain to me about not having money, but spend money in very stupid ways. So if I had to make anyone read anything, it would probably be either personal finance or budgeting for dummies. Because I hate people that are stupid with money, and I hate when they complain to me about not having money. Make a budget, people. Make a budget. Number 4. As a Death Eater, Severus Snape has the Dark Mark. Which character who also has tattoos is your favorite? And I feel like the obvious answer for this would be the girl with the dragon tattoo. But I'm not going to do it. I will refrain. So as I've mentioned before, I am reading Eligible by Curtis Settenfield, which is a modern retelling of Pride and Prejudice. And in this modern retelling, Lizzie Bennet has a typewriter tattoo on her lower back because she is a writer. So let's go Lizzie Bennet. Number 5. Severus Snape made an unbreakable vow with Narcissa Malfoy to protect Draco Malfoy. Which book would you protect with your life? I feel like if I don't say the Bible, I might get smited. Smited? Smoked? Smitten? Smoted? Not sure. So, the Bible. I don't think that's it. Smitten? Smoke? No, it's definitely not it. Number 6. Salazar Slytherin wanted to ban half-bloods and muggleborns from Hogwarts. Which book do you want to ban from bookstores? I don't like to think of myself as the kind of person that bans books. Those are always the bad guys. Although if I was put in this position, I would be more than happy to say that I would ban Kim Kardashian's book of selfies or anything ever put out by any Kardashian ever, because they just need to be stopped, in my opinion. Number 7. Severus Snape is part of the Death Eaters as well as the Order of the Phoenix. Which book characters would you like in your group if you had to fight a group like the Death Eaters? If I had to have people in my group, I would say number 1, Lisbeth Salander from The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. She's pretty cool. She seems pretty badass, like she'd be good in a fight. Also, from the Song of Ice and Fire series, probably Khal Drogo, because he's just a straight up warrior. But like, before he died, Khal Drogo, not like zombified, like brainless Khal Drogo. Just to clarify. Probably Jaqen H'ghar. Also from the Song of Ice and Fire series, like the faceless assassin, for obvious reasons. Also just because he's cool. And let's face it, like, I'm not going to contribute a whole lot to this fight, because I don't have a lot to contribute. So I need pretty awesome people around me if we're going to do this thing. Seems good. Alright, and the final question, question number 8. As a potion master, Severus Snape brews a lot of potions. Which of these 2 potions would you like to drink? A potion that would allow you to make reading books your job, or a potion that would allow you to write a book? I feel like if reading books was my job, I probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as I do reading for pleasure. I feel like when I was a kid, I always wanted to write a book, but then the few times that I would like sit down and write something and I would read it, I would be like, this is terrible and nobody should ever look at this. So I probably would love to read a potion that would help me write a book. So that'd be pretty cool. So yeah, I'm gonna go with option 2, write a book. That is all I have for the Severus Snape tag. If you would like to do this tag, then do it. If I had to tag anyone though, I'm gonna say if you've taken the Pottermore quiz and you are in Slytherin house, then I am personally tagging you in this. What do you think? Yeah? You gonna take it? Seems good. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!